First flight. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. This one here is a good one. Now, you've seen me review a few of the FMS products so far on my channel, but I think this one right here is possibly my favorite. And that's because I'm really, at my core, an airplane guy. So as you can see, obviously, this is a large RC airplane. It is the FMS 1280mm Easy Trainer version 2. It's a rear prop pusher, which is always good for beginners. So that way, if you crash, you don't immediately break the propeller off and it will still fly. If you've been watching my videos, you may have figured out I absolutely love RC airplanes. It's where the love for RC really started when I was a child. Now I have a wife that needs to learn, and we're gonna just find out if this is a good trainer. Now, it is ready to fly. It comes with everything in the box: the plane, the remote, and the battery with the charger. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. There's one wing, second wing, elevator. So cool. Oh, I'm so excited. I got the remote and charger here. So it comes with a 1300 milliamp hour. It looks like a 2S lithium battery. Oh, and a FlySky remote. FlySky makes some good stuff. This transmitter is actually really, really nice. I'm impressed. The best part about these is if you crash and they break, there's foam safe glue. So you just glue it right back up and you're right back up in the sky. So yeah, 4-channel remote. So here's your throttle. Here's your rudder, like a boat. Think of it like a boat. Ailerons, which is on the wings. And then your elevator, of course. Believe it or not, down is up and up is down. Don't ever get that mixed up, because it will cause your friend to smash the plane straight into the ground. I know this from experience. I actually like the way this feels in my hand. It's really skinny. It doesn't feel too big, and I mean, that's all you're really gonna need for a trainer airplane. It looks like this might need to be glued in place here. The servo linkage is not attached. A little bit of setup here, guys. It's just not as simple as like the little ready to fly ones that you buy for $100 like you've seen in my channel. The horizontal stabilizer, it is glued in, attached to the servo linkage for the elevator. Got my FAA registration code right on the side. If it weighs over 250 grams, you must register the planes with FAA. It only costs $5 and it's good for 3 years. This is important because if you have someone walk up to you and they see you flying and they ask for this number and you don't have it, you could face some consequences. So just make sure you do that. It's very simple. I'll leave the information in the description so you can get that all set up. We have the battery installed, some Velcro holding it down. The speed controller kind of tucks down under there, and the receiver is kind of loose in here, which I don't love, but I think it'll be just fine. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. One other thing, guys, the rudder was reversed, so make sure you always check. It shows you in the manual what the proper direction for the surfaces to move are. Always check this. It's so easy to get it wrong, and then this happens. And you obviously do not want this to happen to your brand new plane. So if they are reversed, it's really easy. On this remote here, there is a button to simply switch them right away. It's actually been a long time since I've had a full-size airplane that I've put together out the box. It's literally been like 10 years, so I am so excited. It doesn't have any type of gyro or stabilization system on it, so you definitely need to understand how a plane flies. It's not going to level for you automatically. And I'm not going to lie, I've gotten kind of used to having those things, but I think I will be okay. So let's go ahead and hit the park and get this plane in the sky. Don't forget your sunglasses, because get it in the air and that sun's too bright and you can't see it, it's a recipe for disaster. I've triple checked control surfaces. Everything is good. This is it right here, guys. I'm telling you, it's been over almost 10 years since I've flown a full-size plane like this, even though this one really isn't that big. And hope that everything is set right. Even though you check, you always still kind of wonder, you know? This is the FMS Easy Trainer. First flight. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it's definitely windy up there. Oh boy. So this is on 2S. Believe it or not, those little planes I fly are on 3S. Oh man, my heart is racing, guys. It's very windy. As you can see, it is fighting me up there. Trim looks good. Oh, it's so different than flying those little ones. This is gonna be tough to land, I already know it, but so far we're doing good. very, very touchy. And yeah, I have to be completely vigilant because one wrong move and it's hitting the ground. Like I said, there is no stabilization on this one. Feels a little underpowered, but it's got enough to move. And as I said, it's so windy. Oh my God, it's so windy. Something I do love about flying planes in the wind though, you can just kind of float them. All right, let's try a roll. Oh my God. All right, not the most acrobatic. Oh man, guys, the adrenaline is real. It is real. The little UMX planes, again, you have safeties on those. It makes things so much easier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, so I'm getting a little more familiar with it. I'm not gonna be too daring with it on this flight. Would I say this is good for a person who's never flown like Lisa? Oh, that bird wants some. I'm not sure actually, because stabilization is a really good tool. Look at that hawk. Just wants to fly together. Just don't hit my plane, dude. I don't want to hurt you in the air, man. Wind stopped a little bit. Now FMS does have something called reflex, guys, and that is the stabilization stuff. This plane does not have that receiver, so expect it to be a little more hard to fly. Let's try a loop. Yeah, it's definitely underpowered. All right, I'd say we're about 4/5 into our flight. This is a small battery. Not gonna push it too hard. Let's try another loop. We'll do a stall loop. Let me just gain a little more altitude. There we go. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. All right, so we're under no throttle right now. Let's see how it glides. Glides pretty good. All right, I think we're about reaching our maximum here. Let's do a couple more passes and then we're gonna take it in for a landing. And right now, guys, I'm at just about half throttle and it's enough to keep it airborne. All right, let's bring it in for a landing, guys. I'm gonna go nice and wide too, so I have plenty of room to come around without hitting any of these poles. Give it about a 1/4 throttle. Get it nice and slow here. It definitely slows down. Doesn't really want to stall, that's good. All right, now I'm over the fence. I'm just gonna kind of cut to the left a little bit. Bring it nice and easy. Okay, that was almost a disaster, so let's try that again. We'll just do it from here. Whoa, you see that wind? All right, perfect.
That thing's pretty cool.
Thanks, man. Oh man, my adrenaline. That was a crazy flight. So is this the plane I think I want to train Lisa on? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. We're gonna have to think about that. That is something that's coming, guys, just so you know. I'm going to be training Lisa how to fly. I have multiple planes that she can learn on, and that's kind of why I'm out here flying this, because I want to know if this is good. All right, guys, we are back home, and I just want to give some final closing thoughts on the FMS Easy Trainer. What do I think as a plane overall? I'd say it's not bad. I definitely had fun flying it. At no point in the sky was I bored or worried that it was going to fly away from me or that I couldn't control it. It's fairly easy to fly, so as far as a trainer goes, yeah, it's okay as a trainer. Would I recommend it compared to some other trainers? Probably not. Definitely not for a first plane. It was quite a handful. Now I just want to clarify, this model specifically, the one that I have, does not have the reflex gyro in it. However, they do sell one that does. I don't want you to think that the Easy Trainer doesn't come with the gyro. Just make sure if you order it that it is going to be coming with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the reflex receiver, which will add in the gyro, and then we'll take the Easy Trainer out and see if it's better than it was in its maiden flight. Gyros make a huge difference, guys. They'll move the control surfaces around to compensate for wind gusts and things like that to help keep the plane stable. And they have the safety features so that way you don't crash. I did really enjoy flying this plane. Guys, if you're gonna pick one up, please use the link in the description below. It'll help the channel out. I have more things coming for future videos. And we're gonna try all the top trainers and then we're gonna get Lisa flying. But first I wanna figure out which ones are the best. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you in the next video. Later.